Hey, so if you're trying to figure out your career in this new age of AI, you are in the right place. We're about to break down some incredible insights from issue 99 of the One Idea newsletter. It's put together by Trevor Nel. You might know him as the author of Confessions of a Serial Entrepreneur and co-founder of the DifferenceMakers project. He creates this stuff specifically to get the ideas flowing for people who want to make a real impact. So let's dive in. It really all boils down to this one question, doesn't it? It feels huge. Whether you're just finishing high school, graduating college, or even just thinking about a career change. Trevor Nell even mentions his own granddaughter is wrestling with this right now, which just makes it so relatable. And the honest truth, the old standard answers, they just don't really work anymore. So, what's the big problem? Well, to put it simply, the main entrance to the job market, the one everybody's trying to get through, it is completely jammed. That traditional method of just firing off online applications, it's just not getting the job done. And this visual just nails why. I mean, just imagine your application is one little piece of paper in that massive pile. When you follow the same path as everyone else, you're competing with, well, everyone else. Job sites are flooded, and you've got these automated systems filtering out most applications before a real person even lays eyes on them. It's a lottery, really, not a strategy. And this is the absolute key. The answer isn't to just try harder, to send out even more applications or tweak your resume for the 100th time. Nope, that's just doubling down on a broken system. The real game changer is to move differently, to find a whole other way in. Which brings us to the core concept from Trevor Nell's work, the difference-maker mindset. This is a total shift in how you think about your career. It's about going from being a passive job seeker to an active creator of opportunities. Okay, check this out, because this table breaks down the change so clearly. Just look at the question. The old way asks, who will give me a chance? But the difference maker path asks, where can I create one? And the pitch? It goes from I need a job to I can help you solve this problem. Your evidence isn't just a CV anymore, it's a proof portfolio. And maybe most importantly, you stop seeing AI as this big scary threat, and you start using it as your secret weapon. This, right here, is the heart of the whole thing. The way the world works now, you don't get rewarded for waiting patiently in line to get picked. The rewards go to the people who step out of the line, who build something, who solve a problem, who make themselves visible by what they do. So how do you actually become visible? Well, you stop waiting for someone to give you permission to show what you're capable of. You just start doing it. And you capture all of that in what the source material calls a proof portfolio. So your proof portfolio is basically your collection of real, tangible proof. At the top, you've got things built, actual stuff you've made, big or small. Under that, systems improved, how you took a process and made it better. And the foundation is projects explored, all the things you've tinkered with and researched. But here's the killer insight at the bottom. A CV tells them what you've done. A proof portfolio shows them how you think. Huge difference. And building this thing isn't just a one-and-done project. It's a constant cycle. The source calls it staying in motion. You start somewhere, that's your base. You try to build something real. Then you reach out, you share it. And then you take the feedback, you learn, and you do it again, but better. It's this non-stop movement that literally creates opportunities out of thin air. Okay, so once you're in motion, you need to know where you're going, right? That leads us to the next critical skill, learning how to take all the overwhelming noise of the internet and turn it into clear signals for your career. I want you to think for a second about how you use the internet. Are you just passively scrolling and browsing, or are you actively searching? There's a really powerful idea here. We're not limited by what we know anymore, but by whether we're willing to actually go explore. You have to start interrogating the information you see. Turn news articles and company updates into a kind of map of where the world is going. And here's a really practical way to do exactly that. It's called the career compass, and it's a 6-step process. Okay, here we go. 1, identify a growing field, like AI or cybersecurity. 2, note who is actually hiring or building cool things in that space. 3, map out what kind of degrees or certifications line up with it. 4, spot what key skills keep getting mentioned over and over again. 5, reflect. Ask yourself, am I actually interested in this? And finally, 6, act. Take that next small step. Do some research, apply for something, or just start learning. And all of this, the new mindset, the proof portfolio, the career compass, it all points to one big, powerful truth. This is the final takeaway. Look at this slide.
The world of work today does not reward waiting around. You see the difference here? The empty, passive waiting room versus the active, hands-on meeting. The people who make themselves visible, who learn to work with AI instead of being scared of it, they won't just be looking for opportunities. As the source says, they will see them where others don't. So, we're going to leave you with this final, empowering thought. It's time to stop asking, who will give me a chance, and start asking yourself, where can I create one? The power is right there, in your hands, to move differently, to build your proof, and to carve out your own path.